only time we were ever allowed to stand on top of the car is when we got to watch my dad take off. And then when he would land and we'd go pick him up, he would let me sit in the captain's chair. When I saw all those buttons, and I said, I'm going to do that one day. Moved on to another commuter airline, SkyWest Airlines, and now I'm currently a first officer for Alaska Airlines, based here out of Los Angeles. And when I showed up here, I saw a bunch of kids who were standing outside of the gate of this building over there, and I kind of, just went up to them and started talking to them. What are you guys here for? What are you doing? And they said, oh, we just hang out at the airport. And I said, you don't know. No one just hangs out at the airport. So what are you guys doing here? And they said, oh, well, we like airplanes and we want to fly one day. And I said, really? And they said, yeah, we want to fly one day. So I said, okay, so how are you going to get there? We don't know. Maybe it'll just happen. I said, well, nothing just happens. You have to make it happen. Well, I was still a flight instructor even though I was flying for the airlines. And I said, okay, I'm going to take one day off a week to teach you guys how to do this, but do it the right way. I'm not going to teach you how to be a pilot because you can go to any flight school and do that. I want to teach you how to be a professional, not just a pilot, but run the airline one day. Think bigger than that. The air goes underneath and pushes the airplane up? Yes. What has more force, low pressure or high pressure? High pressure. So if we can create a higher pressure on the bottom than on the top, we get what's called lift, because the high pressure wins over the low pressure and pushes the airplane into the air. And that's how it started. And it just continued to grow from there as we started to change it and mold it to pull more and more out of them, not just to train them how to fly, but to teach them how to be adults, teach them how to be productive citizens, to teach them how to be professionals, and to expect something out of them. Some of the kids, most of the kids had never had expectations placed on them. They didn't expect anything out of themselves. Everything that they had expected was negative. And I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. It's as if we're just expected to be where we are because we're black or because we're Hispanic. And that was something else that we had to fight through, because that is absolutely ludicrous. And now it's taken us a couple years, but now they're saying, this is what I want to do and this is what I believe I can do. And now I want to be an instructor pilot at an airline. Now I want to be a chief pilot at an airline. Now they're expecting more. Now their standards in school are 4.0 or higher. And if they get a B, they're down on themselves. And these are the same kids that when we met them, we're getting 2.3 GPAs and saying that that was okay because at least they weren't failing. He got a 3.67 GPA, so 4.0 is the standard, and now he's got a 4.2, so I'm really proud of him. Really proud of him. People talk so negatively about our community and about our youth, but all they do is make talking points, and I never see them actually trying to correct the problems. So I just felt that I had no right to be upset with them if I wasn't going to do something to help change it. And even if it's only 5 kids, it's 5 kids who will not be part of his talking points. I am just like you.